What are those things? Hold on. Is it because it's my cargo that we can't see it? No? Ah, it's my starship, that's why. Inventory. Okay, sell those. Arrows. Dirty bonds. Okay. So you can also do like farming stuff. I've got a few plants here for farming related stuff. But it's just every once in a while that I actually harvest anything there. Takes time to grow. Okay. Oh, I think we've got in this one. Emerald, yeah. Modules, food stuff. Store that. And the data I think we want to store as well. You can even tame animals. If you're interested in taming animals. So all of these wild animals that's on here you can actually tame. Sorry, what did I want to do? I want to store this living out slime. Okay, and then we go back to hunting the secure facilities. Manufacturing facility detected. So what these ones are supposed to give is you some high-end blueprints if you give the right answer to the alarm question. What you can also do, can you play co-op? Yeah, you can, yeah. You have to start in the same lobby in terms of the game starting screen. So this is what I love about this game, how big this is, right? So this is my local systems, but you can zoom out, right? So I've done this a few times. If I just go back and zoom out, I eventually lose track of actually where my system is, right? And the mission of the game is to get to the center of the galaxy, which is I'm in that one little arm of the galaxy. So these are 2,000 light years, 2,800 light years. Galaxy core is 720,000 light years away. So you can build your ship so it can make bigger jumps like this, 5,000 light years, etc. But there's other ways actually to get to closer to the center of the galaxy. Anyway, so yeah, you can just explore stuff, and now I can't find my systems again because I don't know which direction to go. I'm lost in space. And all of these are places, systems you can visit. I think if you play the game enough, it actually does become a little bit repetitive. You still have fairly unique stuff as well, but some of the generic stuff becomes a bit generic. Oh, 4,000 light years closer to the galactic core. Or I might be going the wrong way. Oh man. Escape, escape. I was just over here. Go over there. Yeah, if the game is better if you, for multiplayer, if you start in like a co-op lobby. So that somebody else joins your game rather than meeting up with their own game going. With confusing at times. Initiating a landing. I love this, just this old concept that I can start on a planet with red grass, and why isn't that normal? Who says grass has to be green? Leiwu Plateau. Metal. So these sentinels are sort of the, let's say, peacekeepers, but more of a like an ecological peacekeeper. So if you do too much damage to the environment, and they might interfere like this. I'm starting to attack whatever this is, and then they start aggroing me. Not really PvP, more of just cease and desist. Viking manufacturing facility. The factory produces components for starships, fabricating them from the resources available on this world. Interloper energy production at once. Installation creates parts for Viking fighters. While Viking buildings are heavily fortified to withstand bombardment, their starcraft prioritize the speed and flexibility required for their hunt. A video feed on the terminal shows a warning of warriors shaking their hands while they had a camera deep within the factory's heart. Increase production speed. I increased the production speed. The message informs me that heat levels are now back within normal limits, the extra energy dissipating within the factory's depth. The warrior rewards me with a gift thanking me for saving their life. Sentinel force deactivated. Okay. Okay, next one.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, there's so many things that can distract you as well. The smallest things. I was saying it's going to do more raiding like this, but then I was like, oh, I want to do this first. I just want to do this while I'm here and do this. And then this, and then it's like, what was I doing again? Intercepted manufacturing. Ooh. That's what I'm looking for. More of those. Intercepted product formula stuff. I have to find specific ones with them. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that it's not giving the right answer, it's just I have to wait for specific things to unlock. Maybe. There's a whole sub-game of trying to find ships, because you can't customize ships beyond what's in the tech. You can't customize their looks. So there's a whole sub-game of actually finding ships that you like. terms of exoticness or rareness and stuff. You can't customize, so I can't customize colors or engine placements or anything around my ships. But you can find other ships and buy them. And there's lots of variety in ships. So if part of the sub game is finding a nice ship you like, a rare, as you like the look of. Perfect metal. Okay. Fortham War Depot. That warning HUD shows that the sentinel that goes by. That's it. Probably gonna aggro me soon. Keen manufacturing facility. The factory produces bladed weapons free from any energy-based components at all. Production halted. Immobile organic matter in pipe 17. The manifest suggests they are destined for ceremonial usage within the Viking fleet, a reminder that the greatest death arrives when you stare your opponents in the eyes, free from technology, face to face in final combat. Something has gone wrong. Production is blocked by foreign material. Purge biological matter. I initiate the purge of biological matter in the factory below. The terminal confirms the death of an unknown creature. The automated factory system offers me a reward. Oh man. Yeah. Trying to find more recipes, but I'm not getting them at the moment. Answering the question in the right way. Another manufacturing. New product formula now accessible. So that's what I'm looking for, is product formulas. So I'm not answering the questions correctly. Unless it's because I've already been to some of these, maybe? Close jump! Boom! Some of these recipes, when you can craft the materials, they're quite lucrative in terms of they sell for a lot of money. Plus I just want to unlock all the tech. Damaged container. And we got dihydrogen jelly. Run out garden. Mine that carbon crystals again. Boom. Wrong weapon. crystal fragment. We haven't got enough a way to just keep the fuel supply going either. Be nice to have something like that. Buy hydrogen. Check on space stations. I'm not sure we can buy that. Let's check on the space station next time we're there. There's javelin. Get my proper weapon. Blaze javelin. So your mining tool is also your weapon. And I've got 2 different ones that I'm alternating between for attack and for actual mining exploration stuff. Simple plant. Factory appears to have ceased production long ago. Its systems derelict and unused. Do not drink the water. Warriors lost Gra. This was this. Yet the sigil of the Viking still occupies these terminals, blinking away, awaiting input. An audio log plays on loop. Can you raid other people's bases if you find them in random? I don't think you can. You have to upload your own bases to a shared base pool, and so let the servers know that you've got a base there. But you can restrict what they can change in your base. So you can't actually take any of their stuff, I think. If they've got like plants and stuff that's harvestable and replenishable, I think you might be able to. But it's not counted as raiding, it's just stuff to take there. Take technology. I attempt to extract the blueprints from the factory systems, succeeding in gaining a new technology. Can you play co-op? You can. I think you can, yeah. When you start the game, you can say join a lobby, I think. Then you get like a code or something that other people, your friends, can join as a sort of co-op experience. Yeah. What did we get? We got a new deck? Check if we've got anything new. I think we had all of these. Maybe this is new? Hydrothermal fuel cell. That might be new. Yeah. There's a section in the game called the Anomaly, which is like a space station that you can access in any system. And that also has, well, that's where you see other players a lot. You can give them stuff. I'm not sure, I've not tried any sort of proper interactions, chatting or attacking. Don't think it does anything to them there. But from there, there's a Stargate or portal that you can use to access anybody's base. So if you want to go and see what other people's bases look like, you can access it from there. Okay, let's try next one. Plot route. Manufacturing facility. Over there. 5 hours. Or about 20 seconds of a space jump. You can also, I think, tweak first person view, like on the ground I'm third person view, but in my spacecraft I'm first person view. You can actually tweak this so you third person both or first person both. I think I started on this view and actually stuck with it. Feels more real. Entering atmosphere. Ooh. And a trade terminal, so that big building over there is a trade center. I'm going south up. Get lots of ships arriving and can talk to traders there as well, buy their stuff. Over there. Ah, so it's the blue light reflecting off of the chest that makes it look like a different shaped thing. Knowledge stone. Okay, saving charge. Yeah, so all of those ships I think are trader ships. That's going to this trade center over there. Very nice. Rusted metal. I'll go there after this one. Yeah. Ooh. I think that's a hauler. Hauler class got more storage capacity. Hauler class ships. Can check that out. My Blaze Javelin. Blaze Javelin is the one with a charge, but it does a lot more damage than the others. So that's the Sentinels now. It's like, what are you doing here? You're not authorized to access this facility. And they start shooting at me. However, there's a little bug that they can't follow you into buildings. Or they can follow you, but they just can't see you in there. The alarm has locked the terminal. A message displays itself letter by letter on the screen. Suspicious interloper visual detection system initiated. The alarm shows no sign of stopping. I notice wall mounted security scanner slowly turn towards me. Apply override check. Apply an override circuit to the security relay. Remarkably, my ad hoc wiring seems to work. The alarm stops and the terminal grants me full access. Normal operations have resumed and I have access to this facility's main control panel. I should be able to alter production to my own benefit. Learn new recipes. So this is what I was after. I've unlocked all of these. And unlock a couple of these. Semiconductor, superconductor, fusion accelerator. We've got two stuff to buy. Go for these two, and then this one, and then slowly unlock all of these. New product formula learned. So these things are starting to sell for a lot more money if you manage to produce it. An example. So this one, it tells you worth 320,000. This one worth 1.5 million. Organic catalyst and nitrogen salt. You can start to make really valuable stuff. I don't know, record it to catalog. So, I want to go to get rank. Ooh. Get all these star bulbs. Then go to the trade outpost. So the reason I'm harvesting these are they are used in quite big volumes for some of the higher end recipes. Getting a bunch of these helps my stockpiling ideas. That all? Just one more. One more. Over there. Above this. Ooh, knowledge stones. So that's another thing to unlock in the game, is all these knowledge stones to unlock the language of the alien. Viking word for want. Viking word for warning. Okay, so let me just find that building. Unknown building. I think it's that one. Yeah. I think it's that one. Yeah. Z94NP matrix. Probably have flown there. You can just wait here and check out a lot of traders, different ships, what they've got to sell, etc. If you're hunting a very specific ship type, usually just come to one of these stations in a wealthy system and just wait it out. God, Jeweewee. Jeweewee. Interloper, do not, upon my poor words, Viking has killed many sentinels, but not my request director. Mystery symbol. Viking word for welcome. Ensign end. Gra Viking must ask guard, so guard even interloper must cease interruptions. Quest director. Mystery symbol. Yeah, Viking is the language I've unlocked the most words for, so they don't give me actual choice of categories of words. Only the mystery one remaining. Holy ancestor, smile on the interloper, Herc will see deliverance. So these are all words I've unlocked now. So I can read the whole sentence. Even if I don't always understand what they mean by it. Just silent. Mystery symbol. Viking word for that. I think there's other stuff you can do as well, so you can do the other dialogue options and get different outcomes. I'm mostly just after learning the language words yet. Quest dialect up. So practice language skills, Viking effigy, etc. Also options. Viking word for why. God to Watu. Interloper warriors plan for greatest exocrat. It will bring much glory and much death. Gra. Quest dialect up. Mystery symbol. Viking word for witness. Ooh, I want to check out this one. I think this is a one of many slots. Oh, too late. So ideally, I want a big ship with lots of haulage space. And store stuff in there. Yeah, you have to speak to the ships while they have landed. You speak to the pilot, and then you can see if they are willing to sell. Okay. And okay, speak to all of them. See what we've got for sale. Sell. Buy? Clear dust. Drop pod coordinate data. Oh, there's the guy again. So what we can do is, it looks good. So C class 22 plus 5. Mistress of the indium. what I can do is just wait here for a bit and just scan a bunch of these. Hold on. C-class shuttle 19 plus 4. This is a Explorer C-class 22 plus 5. Parallax reflection A-class 29 plus 5. Ooh. I'm going to take a short bio and stretching break again. I'll be back in 2 to 5 minutes.